Welcome to Cebu, guys. If you want to see how we got this unreal view, if you want to know how we got this stunning waterfall all to ourselves, and if you want to know how we swam with thousands of sardines, which also turned out to be a slight disaster,
this is literally an Instagram versus reality moment.
then keep watching.
Morning!
Morning, guys. So we are currently walking down to go and do the sardine run in Mobile. It's literally only a 5-minute walk from our hostel. You just have to walk down to the beach, hire a snorkel and get to see some epic sardines. So we've got the best day ever planned today.
We also decided to do it really early at 8:21 a.m. So our idea of doing it early is probably not the same as most other people's. Big. Too big.
Both big.
So 100 pesos per person for a snorkel and life jacket, and you literally just walk off the beach. So yeah, pretty simple. Oh, thank you.
Okay? Yes, please. I'm tall.
Yeah?
Bye.
Bye.
Down here, guys.
Yeah. So it was actually 200.
Yeah, 200 per person.
Yeah, well I guess we paid for the life jacket as well.
Alright. So it's a lot wavier than I expected, but you can see where the colour changes, which is obviously where the coral drops off, which is where the sardines live, because it's a massive wall, literally, like where it drops, I think like 40 metres or something, and that's where they hang out and swim around, so that's where you swim out to.
Right, we've got our snorkel, we've got our life jacket, it's time to go and find some sardines.
Oh, it's cold. Stony. Turtle. Thank you. Here. Quick. An epic experience seeing so many sardines swimming around you. But as we like to keep it real on this channel, it wasn't exactly what we'd seen on the internet. I think this scene totally sums it up.
He's got a scuba diver with him.
Oh my god!
We're going video it. All I want to see is a few tunas and salmon. This is us. This is literally an Instagram versus reality moment. Like if you've ever seen one, this is it, isn't it?
Loads of tour boats were trying to head out for the day, which meant pushing their way through the masses of people snorkeling, scuba diving and free diving. Beeping their horns, people were shouting, and we were just trying not to drown in the huge waves. You had to laugh. Turns out 8:30 in the morning was actually peak time to do the sardine dash, and a super typhoon up in Manila was causing the sea to be very rough.
We made it. We're alive.
Alright, we're just heading to go get our motorbike, but let's just quickly discuss what just happened.
Chaos, pure chaos. So there was literally like 10 speedboats, like loads of tours jumping out, but we can see why it was busy because it was proper cool and we saw a turtle right at the start,
away, yeah.
which was probably the highlight. But yeah, I would say organised chaos that you have to do here.
Oh, be careful.
So I've got a bike here from this lovely shop outside Blue Mango. for 290 pesos. And the lady's really lovely. She's telling us all the places to go and giving us loads of advice for our day ahead of us.
Yeah.
So yeah, excited.
So off we went with all the stunning scenery of Cebu to look at. You'll be forever surprised with what comes around the corner when driving here. Is it a chicken, goat, dog, child waving at you? I don't think I have 1 inch of blood left in my bum after that drive. 1.5 hours, a long time, isn't it, Gaz?
Yeah.
Literally dying. But 2 things happened on the journey, or 2 things to report on. Number 1, we heard our first Christmas song. We were at the service station. It is the 1st of September at 10 a.m. it was, and there was Christmas music playing as we filled up the fuel.
Thank you. First Christmas song of the year.
1st of September. We had to pay 20 pesos for parking when we arrived. Then a guy tried to sell us, he tried to sell himself as a guide, but we kind of just said no. Don't know if that's a mistake or not. Whoa. Can you see it? It looks
Oh
well heavy.
yeah, I can see it now, yeah.
It looks massive. Bloody hell, it's like really, really, really strong water, isn't it? Like, you don't want to be going under that, I can tell you that.
70 pesos per person.
So there's a rope swing here as well that people are jumping off of, and it literally looks like there's blue food colouring in the water here. Like, it's actually wild how they can have such blue waters in the Philippines, even in rivers. Like, how is it possible? There's got to be a science, Gab, you'll know.
I'm afraid I don't.
But yeah, we want to find a little spot because we've found ourselves some salt and vinegar Lay's crisps, which are like a taste of home for us. And we've been travelling for 3 months now, so a little taste of home is exactly what we want today. Wow, you actually feel the spray from the big falls right here on your face, which after such a long drive is very much needed. I can't wait to go for a dip. Oh my god.
Wherever you go, there's always a stray dog to give your food to. Yeah?
Oh, we've got more now.
We can't. These crisps are too valuable to give away, even to stray dogs.
Oh.
What?
Another one. So this waterfall is famous for its 3 tiers. So we've obviously just had a quick little lunch break, crisps, lol, at the first one. But what we want to do is start at the very top and then go in each one, assess them as we go down. There's loads of little trickly waterfalls everywhere as well.
That's
so
tier 3.
There's tier 3, yeah. It's really cool, really cool. So you can also rent a little hut for 300 pesos as well if you want to have a little party here. Get your party food out, sit, watch the waterfall, have somewhere to sit.
Oh! Some serious steps have been climbed.
Do you know what this place reminds me of? Like Disneyland, but they're like log flumes, whatever they're called, when you like float down a windy river and then you randomly like get taken up and there's like a gush of water. It probably reminds me of that. Watch out for the snakes, Gaz.
Don't say that. Guess what's around this corner, Abs?
Mustard.
Correct.
Now this is the official top, we think, and my god, it looks inviting. Although that doesn't look so inviting. This looks inviting. Tip is, if you want some privacy, number 1, come on a weekday because apparently over the weekends everything's busy. Number 2, walk all the way to the top and you've got the pool, the waterfall, all to yourself. I have to say that's probably one of the highlights of my trip so far, full stop.
I don't think I've done a better waterfall swim. Like,
No.
It was like a private lagoon. honestly. It could have been a swimming pool.
One last look before we're back on the road. The next stop is something that you guys kept suggesting on one of our posts, so it's going to be really good. If not, it's your fault. Up we went high into the mountains. One thing you need to be wary of in the Philippines is the roads can be perfect and without warning turn to a really rocky, slippery path that you can easily fall on. It definitely keeps you on your toes, but everywhere we drove it looked like there was a huge project to improve all the roads. Another hour and a half drive later, guys, but with some epic scenery, we've made it to Osmeña Peak, which is the highest peak here in Cebu, and someone did tell us to do it in one of our comments, so we've come here. We've just arrived at the Tourist Information Centre, and we think we have to get a guide. Sorry, I've just eaten a crisp. We have to get a guide to go up, so we'll go inside and see how much it is.
Hello.
Hello.
Registration, sir.
Yeah.
50 is 100 times motor 20, 120.
120. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Tour guide 100, 220. Tour guide, my name is Vilma.
Vilma.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hi, Vilma.
Hi, Vilma. Abby and Gaz here.
Picture?
Do we want a picture?
Yes.
Apparently it takes 20 minutes to walk up. Oh gosh, it's quite rocky, but nothing that the Crocs can't handle, I don't think. And also on the drive here I lost one of my contact lenses, so that's always good. I'll be able to see the view from my right eye and not my left.
Following us as well.
And we've got a dog following us because we've got the crisps out again. She's very fast.
Faster than us.
Epic view behind us, guys. Nice little breather.
God, she's on a mission.
Yeah. Wow. Pretty epic views this, isn't it? Feels like we're like not in the Philippines because it's cooler, isn't it?
Feels like we're back in the Peak District.
It does, doesn't it? It's really weird. Hello. It's the last peak, guys. This is literally it here.
We have made it to the top of the highest peak in Cebu, and the views are absolutely stunning, as shown to us by our guide dog here, who's leading the way.
As we sat down and took in the epic scenery at the top, we questioned what Cebu was lacking as an island. Stunning waterfalls, mountains, super friendly people, and adventure sports like canyoneering, which we'd signed up for in a few days. I'm terrified, by the way. It seems to have it all, and we were just scratching the surface. We have a month to explore Cebu and the surrounding areas, and we were super optimistic about what was to come. If you enjoyed this video, then please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with your friends. This really helps us create more videos. Next episode will be the terrifying canyoneering experience, so don't miss it.